Thank you, Madam President. Together with Denmark, Pakistan has the honor to introduce the draft resolution before the Council on accountability for crimes against United Nations peacekeepers. I wish to thank Denmark for our close partnership on this vital initiative. Initially with the Republic of Korea as a trio in 2025, Pakistan and Denmark have continued to work together as the Security Council's peace operations duo in 2026 to keep the Council's focus on peacekeeping, which is one of the most important instruments for the maintenance of international peace and security. Madam President, United Nations peacekeeping represents a collective commitment of the UN membership to international peace and security. Over decades, member states from across all regions have contributed personnel, capabilities, and resources to peacekeeping operations. Nearly 4,500 UN peacekeepers, representing the international community, have lost their lives in the line of duty. This includes 183 Pakistani peacekeepers. We pay highest tribute to the ultimate sacrifice made by all of them. For Denmark and Pakistan, as indeed for the record number of member states co-sponsoring and supporting this initiative, and you read out the list, Madam President, the issue of accountability for crimes against peacekeepers carries utmost importance. Pakistan is one of the largest and longest serving troop contributing countries to UN peacekeeping. More than 270,000 Pakistani peacekeepers have served under the UN flag over the decades. We therefore appreciate the human cost of peacekeeping and know that safety and security of peacekeepers can be enhanced through strengthened accountability. Pakistan has also consistently contributed to the development of peacekeeping policy at the UN. In 2013, Pakistan led the adoption of landmark Resolution 2086 on multidimensional peacekeeping, which was the first comprehensive resolution of this Council focused on peacekeeping. The draft before the Council today carries on that tradition, and it also builds directly on Resolutions 2518 and 2589 sponsored by China and India, respectively, which strengthened the Council's engagement on the safety and security of peacekeepers and accountability for crimes committed against them. Madam President, across several missions, attacks against UN peacekeepers have increased in number and sophistication. Peacekeepers are being targeted, often with little accountability. This draft resolution seeks to move the Council beyond statements condemning these attacks. Council's pronouncements are important. Condolences are necessary, but they are not enough. When peacekeepers are killed or injured as a result of attacks while performing mandates authorized by this Council, then the Council must remain seized of what happens next. Whether facts are established, whether investigations are being pursued, whether perpetrators have been identified, and whether justice is done. Impunity for such crimes cannot be allowed to fester. There must be accountability. The draft resolution before the Council contains practical measures to address gaps in existing accountability framework. It requests the Secretary General to report to the Council on an annual basis on the status of investigations and prosecutions in cases involving killing of and acts of violence against UN personnel serving in peacekeeping operations. It also requests the Secretary General to provide options within 120 days on the way forward to strengthen the accountability framework for crimes against peacekeepers. This will help the Council assess as to what is working, where gaps remain, and what further action may be required. Among other important steps, the draft resolution will also lead to designation of a senior focal point in the Secretariat to improve coordination, follow-up, engagement with host states and troop and police contributing countries, and effective use of existing mechanisms to enhance accountability. Most importantly, this resolution is a strong expression of the Council's political will to stand by peacekeepers it mandates and deploys. It sends a clear message: our men and women who serve under the UN flag will have the Council's full backing. Attacks against them will not be met with silence or impunity. Madam President, Denmark and Pakistan thank the Council members for their constructive engagement on the text. We listened carefully to the views expressed during the negotiations process and have sought to produce a balanced, focused, and implementable text. We are also highly and deeply grateful to the wider UN membership, including the troop and police contributing countries from across the globe, for extending their invaluable support. The draft resolution has been co-sponsored by over 150 member states, a record number reflecting the interest of the broader membership in this subject and the weight it brings to ensuring accountability for crimes against peacekeepers. Madam President, Pakistan and Denmark look forward to unanimous adoption of the draft resolution. I thank you.